Hello everyone and welcome back to Ravenport. Last time we bought our new harvester and we harvested the soybean in the main or largest field I should say, and today we are, as you can see, we've got the Magarus loaded up on the Lowloader and we are going to the shop slightly later on to switch up the Lowloader for a larger one which is going to fit the combine harvester on it, and I'm also going to trade in this Lowloader for another Lowloader, so we'll be bringing back two Lowloaders, one which will be mainly for transporting the larger vehicles on the farm like the combine harvester, maybe even the forestry machine as well, but also a Lowloader for some of the smaller vehicles, perhaps like the tractors, or even will be useful for carrying pallets. So I am just heading over to the large field. Got the tractor in tow with the planter as we're going to plant a fresh crop in the main field now that it is harvested and ready for re-sowing. And I think we're going to plant canola as in addition to using the sugar beet add-on, I'm also going to be trying the fuel diesel production, which needs canola, or oilseed rape as it's known as well. Cool, so I'm going to rather rudely park the trucks on the road. No one comes down here anyway, so that's okay. Jump back in the tractor. And we're going to switch up to plant canola. I will do the headland and then leave the rest for the worker. And after we've done the headland and we leave it to the worker, I'm going to take the Lowloader to the shop, trade in that one and bring back two more, and then on the way back we'll collect up the harvester. So let's get started. Okay, so I have done the headland of the field with canola. I have a feeling that the helper's probably going to run out of fertilizer. We're going through that quite quickly. Going to have to top that up halfway through, have to keep an eye on it. But yes, we have sold the old Lowloader, and now we're going to buy the two new Lowloaders that we want for the farm. So there are some mods that I downloaded. I would have bought them before, but I didn't have them installed. So they are both the legal ones. There were some others I downloaded. This lizard prancher, which I think is sort of a more of a Brazilian map sort of low loader. This is the one we've just sold, and then there was a funky Randon 25-meter trailer, which has got a harvester header mount at the front, and then of course we've got one of these Trek 6 ones as well. But we're going to go for these two, and this one here is the one that can widen. All these wooden panels at the front here go along the sides of the trailer to widen it. We're going to get it used. We're going to go for JCB colour scheme, of course, with black onyx. And then steering axle. That was, I think, having the wheels steering at the back to make the steering better. And it's got a hitch at the back as well, which is really, really handy. Yes, so that hitch at the back means that we can tow the header that's got a trailer built into it behind us. And then the platform at the front here nicely suits the corn header that we'll be getting. So yeah, going to buy that one. And then our sort of standard one for just some of the smaller vehicles and also pallets as well. We're going to go for this Flegel one, get it used as well. We'll go for same colour scheme. I'm always a bit boring on the colour scheme. If anyone wants me to try some different colours or suggest anything, then let me know. But yeah, go for the black decal there so we can see the Flegel in black. And then extensions, we're going to take them off so it's a bit easier for pallet loading. And then attachers, we're going to get a trailer hitch at the back of this one as well. Yeah, we're going to buy that. Cool. So, Magaris is going to take the smaller low loader. I say smaller, it's a bit longer, but smaller in the sense it's not as wide. And the agri truck can take the one that's intended for wider use. So follow me up so we can get back to the farm. And on the way we're going to pick up the New Holland harvester. The follow me decided to drive up the low loader, so we'll just reverse him back a bit. Seem to be decimating all the road signs around here. Do a quick check on our helper here. Okay, so down to 10% liquid fertilizer. What we'll do is we'll stop him at the end of this row here. You can follow us back to the farm to restock on liquid fertilizer once we've got the harvester back. Cool, so we'll just switch Magaris off for now, and yeah, can leave the class running. We'll jump in the New Holland, and I know it's only down the road, but for demonstration purposes, we will load the harvester onto the low loader to show that it fits quite nicely. There we go. And I'm thinking that the corn header will fit at the front there. If not, then we'll have to see. Yeah, we can turn the harvester off. Lift up the ramp of the low loader, which doesn't foul the auger or pipe, so that's good. Go. Cool. So, as you can see, we can hitch up the header as well, which is already trailed, which is pretty cool. And then I'm just going to jump into the class so that can follow us back to the farm. To set a bit more distance, as it's a longer trailer. Yeah. There we have it. The low loader that is now wide enough to carry our New Holland harvester and also can tow the header. Obviously if we're just driving down the road, I'd probably just drive the harvester, but I'm hoping that we're going to have some more fields that are further afield from the sort of main part of the farm, so we will need to transport the harvester. And of course, if we were to go do contracts, we'd need to take lots of equipment with us. So, yeah, this is quite a good setup for that. So I will leave the header there, pull forward, and I will come back and put the harvester away later. Turn the beacons off. As for now, we have got to get the planter back up and running, planting canola. So I will quickly refill this with liquid fertilizer. Get the helper back on its way, and then we'll get back to the farm with the rest of this afternoon's jobs, which are taking the eggs and possibly some other crates to the sell point. And also I'm running low on hay, so we're going to have to do a hay batch. I also am low on silage, so I might have to do half and half of this grass field at the top. We'll see how we get on. Yeah, I will see you shortly. So there we go. The planter is back up and running, and only got about another row or so to do before it completes. And yep, we have got other fields. Let's check in on our other fields whilst we're here. So we've got sugar beet in field 23. That is, well, some of it is towards there's a weird patch here that's at its later growth stage, and then most of it is in its earlier growth stages, so a little while yet to wait for that. And then our barley in the main farm field is nearly ready to harvest, last growing stage. So yeah, look forward to harvesting that soon. Cool, right, now we're going to go sell the eggs, as we've got a full trailer load over there, which we need to get sold. Hop in the JCB. Find the best price for eggs. Which I think is... always confuses me when it's a green arrow, because this price, which is going down, is actually better. Yeah, so the restaurant, which is just down the road. That's quite handy. So we'll go take the eggs for sale, drop them off, and then bring the crates back. See you in a sec. Okay, so back at the farm, we have finished the canola planting in the main field. We sold the eggs at the restaurant and brought the trailer back, got all the pallets reset. So now we're going to turn our attention over to the grass field, which we haven't touched for a long time. And the plan is I'm going to turn probably the majority of it into hay, and then the rest of it I'll leave as grass, and we can bale it and wrap it for silage. Yes, I am going to use the Class, which is the horsepower monster, to carry both the mower and the tedder, so we can get that stuff done. So I will do a few lines of mowing and tedding, and then I will have to go and get the windrower and the baler to bale up the hay. Yeah, let's get set at the top of the field over here. Try and get as much grass as I can. Unfold the tedder, which I think is near enough the same width as the mower, which is pretty handy. Get that turned on, then I'm hoping we can lower, well, I can't lower everything at once, but we can certainly lower the two parts of the mower at the same time. And I don't need to have the mower cutting into a swath, so turn that setting off. Okay, it's on this side, so there it is, moving back and forth. And let's do the dial on the front one as well. Cool. Let's go. Cutting and tedding. There we go. So I have cut what I think is half the field and going to use that for hay, and then the other half of the field I'm going to mow and use for silage bales. So let's get the tedder dropped off. We'll go and pick up the fast baler, and we'll do the windrowing with the baler last. Start at this end this time. First bale will be soybean straw, as that was what was left in there. But then it will be grass, grass, grass. Turned into silage. Go on you go. Okay, so I have done the silage bales for probably more than half the field. Maybe didn't gauge that quite right, but never mind. Drop the mower off. We'll get the windrower, and we can have the baler attached to the back of the windrower, which makes life a lot easier. I only need to do one pass. quite got the matching colour scheme. Green tractor, yellow windrower, red baler. But hey ho. Can't have it all. So baler on, drop it down. Let's get the windrower unfolded. And lowered. First bale's going to be grass again. After that, it will be nice hay for all of our animals. We don't seem to go through as much hay as we do silage. The hay is needed by the horses and the sheep. And then it is also used in the production of total mixed ration for the cows. Yeah. It's probably good we had a bit more silage bales created, as we have got a little bit of hay in storage, more than we do silage, so we should have enough hay to last us good few more feedings. And then of course the grass will regrow quite quickly, and if we need to we can do a full field worth of hay or of silage. Every farm needs a grass field or two. Of course, if we were playing seasons, would need quite a large grass field to collect up all the stores of silage and hay for the winter months. But as we're not playing seasons, well, we can grow all year round. We're good. Right, okay, I think that's going to be it for today's session. So, we have bought 2 new low loaders. We picked up the harvester from the other field, where we started planting some canola. Canola is what we're going to use in a future session. Might sell some of it, and then might use the rest of it to create some fuel. There is a mod that you can download which allows for the processing of canola plus methanol, which you can buy from the store, into diesel. So yeah, we'll never have to pay for fuel again. So planning to get that set up at the same time as I do the sugar beet add-on. But the sugar beet should be ready first, so we'll be trying that first. Cool. And then lastly today, of course, we have created some lovely silage and hay to benefit our animals, and also to get some profits from the BGA if we've got spare silage. Great, well I'm going to leave it there. I'll have to collect up these bales at the start of the next session, and I will see you then. But lastly, just to say big thank you for any views, likes and subscribes, and yeah, hope to see you again soon. Catch you later. Bye bye.